First Coast Living, so happy to welcome UF IFAS Extension Agent Tonya Ashworth. And Tonya, just great to see you in person. And I'm so excited about what we have to talk about today. You know, water conservation is more important than ever. And after talking to you, I just don't think we're doing things the right way. So we're going to introduce you to something you may not have heard of. Well, we've got rain barrels. I think most of you have heard of this. But we also are talking about rain gardens. So a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Let's start with the rain barrels. This thing is impressive. Tell us exactly what one is and how we can collect water from all of those big thunderstorms that happen this time of year.
Okay, yeah, so a rain barrel is a great way to collect the storm water runoff that comes off of your roof before it gets to the drain in the street and takes it completely unfiltered to the nearest body of water. It could be your local creek, stream, river, whatever. And so it's going to carry everything from your roof. It's going to carry extra fertilizer, whatever's out there, dog poop, all the nasty stuff in that. Is going to be carried into the local water body unless you have a way to catch it, to keep it on your landscape. And that's what you want to do. You want to keep as much of your storm water on your landscape as possible. And a rain barrel is one way to do that.
Right.
So
you decorated it real nicely. You got the butterflies and the bees and a spot. So how does this work? I'm thinking about my roof, and when it rains, you hear this big, it's almost like its own thunder it creates because of all the water. And all that water, unfortunately, as you said, it's runoff and it's lost, but this fixes that problem. So where would the downspout go into this?
So we have on the top of this rain barrel a little colander, and that's going to filter whatever's coming off of your roof, all the grit and dirt and leaves.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then you're going to have to cut your downspout to right above this colander, and you can place your colander wherever, and then you aim your downspout to hit this colander, and it's going to capture the water. There's an overflow valve over here because it's going to fill up really fast in a rainstorm.
So like an inch of rain, it would fill up in a hurry, much more than folks would realize. How does that work?
So if you had a 1,200 square foot house, which is not huge, in a 1-inch rain event, you can get 700 gallons of water off of your roof.
Amazing. Okay, so this really solves a lot of problems, and unfortunately this time of year I see a lot of folks watering when they don't need to be. So again, a lot of waste out there, but we can do more to conserve water with this rain barrel.
Right, and the bigger the rain barrel, the better, because they're going to fill up quickly, and you can even connect multiple ones together to save more water.
This is sweet. And then you also have a workshop for folks that are looking to maybe make their first rain barrel.
Yeah, so next month we're going to have a make and take workshop where you can come and hear a little class about what you can do about stormwater runoff, and you make your own and take it with you.
I love it.
So if you go to Eventbrite and look for Duval County Extension, I think it's called Rain Barrel July 2022, and you can sign up there.
Okay, very good. And then we also have something called rain gardens, which I've never heard of. What is a rain garden? How can we conserve water that way?
Okay, so a rain garden is a strategically placed planting bed. It's going to be out in your landscape somewhere between your downspout and where that storm drain is. You're trying to keep it on your property.
I'm picturing the hibiscus, and the lantana, and they do need water. They dry out. Even the vinca. So how would that work? You would have the downspout toward the garden then? Yes.
Yeah, you want to always aim your downspout towards grass or a permeable surface.
Got it.
Not your sidewalk, not your driveway. You want the water to stay on your property as much as possible. But a rain garden, instead of mounding your planting bed up, you're going to dig it down. And the depth is between 3 and 7 inches. So the more slopey your yard, the deeper the rain garden needs to be. So you're building a bed like this. On the far end, the downslope, you kind of mound it up a little bit. You plant it up with things that can take wet or dry conditions, things like your native grasses, gamma grass and muhly grass. For plants, you can do milkweeds, canna lilies, and then mulch it in.
Milkweeds will attract those butterflies.
That's
too.
right.
So that makes total sense because I'm always going back and forth with my water barrel. Yeah, no more. This makes perfect sense. So we really appreciate you with all the good, helpful information now that thunderstorm season is here. And yeah, there is a better way to conserve water. Thank you for bringing this to light.
Thank you.
Okay, and of course, for much more on this, just head to our website, and that's firstcoastliving.net.